Now we have a couple prepared statements from the competitors tonight. We're going to hear first from Team Jim. Mr. Heald.
First and foremost, I want to thank my fans and supporters. You guys are great. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't even be here today. Second of all, for anyone on the fence about attending Ridicathlon or even being just interested in Ridicathlon, I gotta say you gotta come. It's gonna be a must-see event. It's for a great cause, big brothers, big sisters, and mostly history is just gonna be made. Okay, history will be made. Thank you.
And we have a statement from Rick Petzel of Team Rick.
Hello. I want to thank everyone for being here tonight. Thank you. I'd like to take this opportunity to talk to you all straight from the heart as I read from this prepared statement. I'd like to mention some important dates in my life that led me to standing here before you tonight. April 12th, 1991, 2 days before my 7th birthday. That is when I knew. That is when I knew that I wanted to one day become the greatest decathlete of all time. April 14th, 1991, it was my 7th birthday, and my then 14-year-old sister kicked the crap out of me for an Atlantic County record-setting 231st time. I then doubted that I would ever be able to one day become the greatest decathlete of all time. June 5th, 1997, I completed the DARE program through my middle school. I swore to never use drugs. This is how you know that I am free of performance-enhancing drugs. I took an oath, Jimmy. Did you? June 6, 1997 to September 3rd, 2009. Nothing of note occurred during this time. September 4th, 2009. I attempted to order a glass of milk at the Tilton Inn. The waitress responded by chastising me, then making fun of me, and then asking for my ID to order an alcoholic beverage. I was humiliated and grouchy. And then I overheard Jim Heald boasting to Evan Sanchez that in 1 month's time, he might be able to defeat me in a 1-mile race. How dare you? How dare you?
And I believe that's it from Team Rick. Thank you, Rick. Now, do we have any questions from our...
If I can have a rebuttal, please.
Yes, okay.
The race would have been 6 months, and I will take a drug test for any drug that is legal in I don't know, any third world country. Thank you. No comment, by the way. Sorry.
Do we have any words from Rick's trainer? Oh, I'm sorry. That's Sam, and he is not with us here tonight.
Now, had another engagement.
Now, if we can take questions from the audience today, we have some highly esteemed members of the press.
Oh, Team Rick, Team Rick.
Question for Team Rick. I think it's you.
How is your injury and subsequent postponement of the Ridicathlon 2010 going to affect your ability to compete in the ACMCCC, that is the Atlantic and Cape May Counties Limbo Championship?
That is...
First,
thank you for that question. It's with great regret that at this time I must announce my withdrawal from the Atlantic and Cape May County Limbo Championship. I know a lot of you out there were... I'm sorry. A lot of you out there were looking forward to it, but I can't do it this year. I'm sorry. I'll be back bigger, better, and stronger next year.
Devastating.
Team Jim.
yes, sir.
I'm sorry, I think I'm lost right now, mate. Do you think you can point me to which way the beach is?
The beach. Well, if you mean like the beach, as in like the biatch, then it's right here, my friend. Right here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Team Jim!
Yes, sir.
Why didn't you sign Team Rick's senior year high school yearbook?
Joe, that's a good question. I'm glad you asked. Senior year was a fun year. Fun until that one tragic day when Rick stole my milk in the lunch line.
You got a comment here?
And I'm not making this up. Or am I? Yup. Wait a second. No comment.
Yes, do we have any more questions from the press?
Okay, Team Rick. Ridicathlon Twitter follower, Mr. Kevin Bly, what it is, recently tweeted that he opened an investigation to see if Team Jim was behind your vicious pulled hamstring. What do you expect Mr. Blind to find in his investigation?
That is a great question. Thank you. You know, I'm not really sure. We're not going to really pursue a federal trial, but we are looking at the civil suit and hoping to get a large sum of money. Other than that, no comment. Thank you.
Team Jim, I hear you got a special trainer for the boxing event. What do you have to say about your trainer?
The rumors actually are true in this case. I have a special trainer just for boxing. I actually have a specialist in most events. I'd say probably 7 of the 10 events. And in the boxing, I have my man Javier Landrone. I don't know if you've met him or heard of him, but have you heard of Tito Ortiz? Yeah, I thought so.
Sucks.
I thought so.
He sucks.
Team Rick. This is a two-part question. Can you comment on the rampant internet speculation that Team Jim planted pre-written questions for this night's press conference?
Well, you know, I can't speak for all of Team Rick, but personally, that really wouldn't surprise me. It's unfortunate and a little bit disheartening to hear that, but you know, knowing the way Jim is, that doesn't surprise me at all.
Okay. The second part. Word has it you once believed the limbo competition was more important than the Ridicathlon. Your thoughts on that?
It's really not about the importance. It's about what's more of a challenge to me. Beating Jim in all 10 events, that doesn't seem that difficult. But getting low to the ground, that's a little bit difficult.
How low can you go? All right. Thank you.
Team Jim. Does part of you wonder if Team Rick purposely injured his hamstring so he could compete only on one leg and give Team Jim a fighting chance to win maybe 1 or 2 events?
You know, I despise the integrity of that question. And, you know, I've done many interviews with you before, Joe.
Bah.
And I've always given up my time willingly, and I have a very hard-pressed schedule. And I thought we were close. I thought we were friends, and that just makes me want to think.
I think we should take another question,
Team
sir.
Rick. Some magazines are starting to speculate that you're faking your hamstring injury due to the recent knowledge about knowing that Team Jim has a new special trainer in the boxing event, and you just don't want to step into the ring with him.
There are primary sponsors for these guys.
That's what I think about that question.
We apologize to Vic Subs for any damage made to their proprietary information. Is there any more questions? from the audience?
Yes. I'm about to use the word speculation again, but what do you make of speculation that Vic Subs is going to move from Absecon to Margate to officially call itself the home of the 2010 Ridicathlon champion?
I've heard about that.
Let me take a second, real quick.
Please do. I think it's rubbish.
Can you? What was the question again?
You know, I heard Vic's might be moving to Margate, so it could call itself the home of the 2010 Ridicathlon champion. Being Rick, I guess they're saying. I think it's rubbish.
Yes, actually, we're actually.
You should relocate. You should.
Oh,
You should relocate.
No, they're actually. The rumors are semi-true. They got a little mixed up. It's actually Dino's was actually changing their name. Dino's, which is in Margate, is changing their name to Vic's because they wanted to be part of something good, you know. But it was close. But
So
that
they'll
was
still
the
be in Margate and the home of the Ridicathlon.
It'll still be Margate, but
champion.
it'll be home of the man who runs Vic's,
Amen to that, brother.
who is also the Ridicathlon champion 2010. Cheers to that.
Sláinte.
Yes, do we have another question?